Really proud of our football team. Coming on the road in the American Conference, always a challenge. Especially against a Houston squad that's very talented, and it's one that you look over the last 6-7 years, man, these games are always a battle. And I thought our guys did a great job in how we responded. Didn't start off the way we necessarily wanted to. Missed some tackles. Gave up a couple big plays, but I thought the guys settled down. Really all three phases. Showed up and made some plays throughout. Some things that we definitely had to get corrected. We gave up a block punt there late. You had a couple missed opportunities. So a little bit of missed execution offensively, but the response was pretty impressive. I think I'm not sure how many drives of over 90 yards we had offensively. Two big touchdown drives that were just critical factors in the game. I think guys like Calvin Austin that just showed up in an incredible way. Played great. I thought Brady was phenomenal again. Had the one tip pass interception. Offensive line did some good things. I thought we were able to have the balance that we wanted to throughout the game. Offensively, defensively, what a response there in the second half. Did a great job. I thought we were able to it was really a game of ball control. And Houston had the ball a lot there in the first half, and then we were able to take it over really in the second half. But when you look at the third down conversions, anytime you're 9-13 on third down, you're going to be sitting in pretty good shape. I thought our guys just competed throughout. Just really proud of the football team.
Coach, on the first two drives, offensively, Houston was able to move up and down on you. On the second two, going forward, you stopped them in the field goal and shut out pretty much the rest of the game. What do you do different from the first two drives?
Well, you look at the first two drives, we gave up a couple, big plays. We had the quarterback draw where we, really misfit something, a guy not being in where he was supposed to be, and then we missed a couple tackles, and really it was the same thing on the first drive. I think they had their first two first downs were by 11 yards, and just they were methodically kind of moving the ball down the field. They threw the ball out there to Stevenson. We missed a tackle, and you're not catching him. That guy's one of the most explosive players in our conference, and we have to be able to get guys on the ground, and those are the things that we're just going to continue to improve on. But I thought all in all, our defense played really well. You take away some of the big plays, which obviously do count, but their response was incredible. We had the turnover. I thought that was a monumental moment in the game. That was when you have the turnover, you give them the ball. On the positive side of the field, be able to hold them to a field goal, that was huge. And then, once again, the offense responded, went down, was able to score, and really just found a really, really nice rhythm. And, I thought Coach Fuller did a great job, there with the defense throughout the rest of the game.
Coach, you always preach about how penalties hurt you. And you had 55 yards worth of penalties in the first half and 9 in the second. How did you make that under control?
Told him to stop getting penalties.
Just
do you want the full version? You might have to. You might have to get the beeper out.
I got it.
Okay, very good.
Coach, you got a big performance out of Brady. Of course, he was on fire in the first half, and also Calvin Austin. And what can you say about the little man from Hardy?
I'm just so proud of him, and that's a young man that joined our program as a walk-on. And he is just every day gone to work, has done great things, and in two sports. He's an All-American track athlete, and then obviously you're seeing him really mature into an incredible football player that's going to also run track, and that's a compliment to him. The catches that he's made throughout this season, man, they're all contested. He's had to go up and make big time plays in great moments, and the thing that I'm excited about, just the maturity and confidence he's starting to show, and so he's not going to have to worry about paying his tuition anymore, because I'm taking care of that here this next year, and I'm obviously very excited for him. And it's great when you see somebody. We've had a great tradition of walk-ons that have been able to earn scholarships. Guys like Anthony Miller, Austin Hall, Joey Magnifico. The list goes on and on. But to see guys being able to fulfill that. Just through hard work and dedication, it's special, and he was a huge factor in today's game.
Coach, how important is that boost that the offense receives from a good field position just because teams don't want to kick to Antonio Gibson anymore?
Yeah, it's huge, and that's something that we understand the importance of all phases of special teams. I thought our coverage units did a great job tonight, but our kickoff return has been a dominant unit for us this year. Now you see teams kicking sky kicks. They're trying to squib the ball. I don't even know what our average starting field position was, but I mean, we're most of the time when the team kicks off, we're at the 35, 40-yard line moving forward. It allows us to be very aggressive offensively, and so those guys take a lot of pride in that unit. You see some of our best players that start our kickoff return unit, like DeMonte Coxey, Chris Claybrooks is off returner. Everybody has to play a role in it for us to be able to go, and it's definitely encouraging to see.
Speaking of encouraging, just how encouraging was it to have Patrick back out just to get him kind of going and back in rhythm?
It was great to see number 6 out there, and that's been a long process for him to get back on the field, and to be able to get there in this game, back in Houston in his hometown. He's a phenomenal leader and a phenomenal young man, and he had a huge smile coming off the field afterwards, and we're excited about being able to have him here the rest of the season.
Was the plan, like you said, to kind of just ease his way back in and not try to overwork him?
Yeah, no question, and that's he did some good things for us. He had on one of the touchdown plays, they bought a blitz that he had one of the best blitz pickups that I've seen him ever have, and that allowed Brady with the time to throw the touchdown, and it was definitely a big moment in the game. I think all those guys are showing up with their opportunities, and you saw some of the young backs get in. Kylan had a couple nice runs. It was good to see Drake Clark. Obviously everybody played a role. Antonio Gibson, had another great game for us. But we're really excited about what these guys are doing and just the mindset they have.
Talk about the steadiness of Brady and what he showed for you, what he continues to do.
Brady's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, and I've believed in Brady, throughout his time here in Memphis, and it's great to see him playing with the confidence of and playing within himself. It's been a fun journey to watch him grow each and every game, and we had the tip pass interception. There was the first drive of the third quarter. He missed an opportunity to run. He had a long touchdown run on a scramble, and he missed one of those, and he came over, and I jumped on him. And I love his response. He just takes everything, in flow and in rhythm, and he goes back out there and continues to lead this team. And so he's a great leader, playing at an exceptional level, and I think the country's definitely taking notice of it. Austin, it was unfortunate that he was out this week. He got kind of banged up a little bit there over the bye. But I feel he will be back. He'll be back soon. We're just he wasn't ready to go tonight.
Are you completely happy with your offense? I know there's always room for improvement on your offensive line. Are you happy where they've come so far this season?
I am. I think you see an offense that has balance, and I think I don't know what it was yards per carry, but our guys, you look at Kenny, and he averaged 5.8 a carry. Kylan was around 5 yards a carry. You only gave up the one sack. They're really doing a nice job in protection for Brady. When you have an opportunity to give Brady time, he's gonna play at a high level, and I think the growth in our offensive line is something that's encouraging, and I'm proud of. Ryan's done a great job with them, and there's still some work to be done, but I like the direction they're heading.
You guys are so young that it seems like this group has a lot of poise. You're on the road, you're behind, you have that turnover. Sometimes these games can get away from you, and you guys just really seem to.
Yeah, we're a young football team, but we're also an experienced team. Last year we were infants in some areas, and we had to grow up. We had to grow up through last season, through this off season. It's always been about the next play. Every play in the game, we just want to improve. We know adversity is going to show up. I think our youth at times, we allowed momentum to impact us so much, because whether you're looking at the scoreboard or this or that, just focus on the next play. And these kids have really bought into that. It's something that I'm proud of, and to see them go out there and play at a high level, even with the youth that we do have, it's very encouraging for the future.
The last time that you played here, you scored almost as many points as you did all in the second half. How determined were you not to have to come from that?
Well, yeah, it's a tough place. It's a tough place to play, and we needed to start fast, and to be able to jump out and get a couple, or having success in some of those early drives offensively, getting in a rhythm. It was unique because we only had a handful of possessions there in the first half, and we had to try to maximize every one of them, and I thought our kids did that for the most part.
With Austin out, Zay obviously had a great game, and so did Pickens. Just Talk about their response, just how well they played.
Yeah, those guys. I mean, we challenged those guys through the week, and to see them go out there and play the way that they did, those were keys. And to see, I know I saw Zay flash all over the field. Thomas with a huge sack and forced fumble. I mean, those were monumental moments within the game. And I mean, those guys have been working and playing at a very high level. To see them show up at tonight when we needed them, it was pretty special.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.